This is a rant of a rant. Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about Stories is not 8 and Pentagon is stupid. Pentagon is stupid. I'm making a rant on this because this is just ridiculous. If she says that she ate a bunch of times, of course she's going to be 8. If she wasn't 8, she would say, hey, that was the joke. She didn't. She repeatedly said she was 8. Heck, it's even in her description Q&A. You cannot clearly be that stupid.
Remember when I did that video on Icy Hazard? Well, after I made that, I decided to check out some other videos people did on her. One of them was made by a YouTuber named Stories. Her video was pretty good, so I decided to check out some more of her content. In one of her videos, she claimed to be 8 years old, and a whole bunch of people believed her with absolutely no proof.
First of all, not everybody believed her as seen in the rest of the video. If you look more closely, she actually explains what actually is going on in like a sarcastic manner.
Stories is 8, and yet I'd rather hang out with them because they are more mature than half my adult friends.
Are you actually 8? I watched the Birdie rant.
You're 8. What?
Stories is my favorite 8-year-old.
Now some of you might be saying, well, it could be possible that she's 8, and I do agree. It is certainly possible for an 8-year-old to be that intelligent. I mean, after all, Lieutenant Corbez was 11 years old when she started her YouTube channel, and she's pretty smart for her age.
Your mother is a whore on welfare.
But
I don't know who that is, and she looks like a BuzzFeed kid. There's nothing mature about cursing. Anyone could do it. Once I was standing outside of elementary school, and this kid went to scoop and waiting a while and said, F this shit.
But it's even more possible that she isn't 8 and is just lying. Only one way to find out. Let's dig through some of her videos to see where the evidence leads us.
Good luck with that, buddy.
Young, impressionable preteens, even as young as 7-year-olds.
Whoa, 7 years old? You mean a whole year younger than you are? That seems just a little bit hypocritical to me. And is that a voice changer I hear? Let's watch one of your videos where you aren't using it.
Second of all, she did not contrast it to herself. So what's the big deal? She was just proving the point that kids, especially preteens, should be watching stuff with hidden messages. That's what you call it, incognito, whatever.
Hi, I'm Stories, and I am the Leafy is here of the ranting community.
Well, Leafy is here of the ranting community.
That was a joke, and some people use voice changers if they do not feel comfortable with their voice. Like me, I either spoke this with text-to-speech or a voice changer, because my voice sounds like a drunken 10-year-old.
Call me iDubbbz, because I'm about to do to you what he did to Leafy.
That iDubbbz reference is a crime.
Isn't this what all prepubescent girls sound like? Someone who went through puberty? Well, I guess Dipper from Gravity Falls is voiced by a real 12-year-old then. Question, are you really 8 years old?
Well, first of all, that's called voice acting, and some people's voice ranges can go in different directions. Different pitches, different tones. And once somebody did comment that she did sound like a 12-year-old in that.
I'm not that young, or at least, damn, I hope not.
Wow, a response you always hear from a child.
For the record, I say that, and I'm a minor. But I'm older than she is, and yes, it's not a typical thing for a child to say. But who says that children can't say that?
You don't want your normal voice to play your ranter persona, or if you don't want to show your real voice out of privacy.
I totally get that.
And I got you.
Oh my god, you use a voice changer? You have to be a total loser to do that. Wait.
As someone who's pretty much new to the ranting community, but I've been lurking since 2014.
Wait, this video was uploaded in 2017, so you were 5 back then? Well, I guess that is normal for a 5-year-old.
Can't lie on that. I actually agree with you there. That was quite a while ago.
Some want to watch Arthur the Aardvark, and others want to watch DeviantArt drama. Every day when you're browsing dank memes.
No. Let's skip that mess.
I remember knowing what sex was at 7 years old because the radio songs told me what it was. I learned more over the years.
Whoa! You learned what sex was when you were 7, and you learned more over the years?
I mean, yeah, I guess so, but it could have been a mistake or just not wanting to reveal her age. Plus, she can't say over the year, or she could have said over time to make it feel safer for you. I learned sex when I was 11 from other people, and unlike her, not from radio. Love uses anyway, this is really edgy music.
How many years are there between 7 and 8? Keep in mind, she did say years.
Wait a minute. It's not on the script, but whose side are you on?
Which is plural. So how many years are there between 7 and 8? I say about a decade, maybe a dozen years. Or maybe it's just one, but you said years as in plural, so that can't be the right answer.
I don't know why this should have any effect on my ideas or opinions. Your age should not dictate what you can be, or who you are. The amount of discrimination that's come out of this entire situation, just by me revealing my age, is really disheartening to me. That there's this much ageism still lingering around, and nobody cares to mention it at all.
Yeah, ageism is terrible. One of the biggest problems in the USA. In fact, the entire world. Oh, you would never discriminate against someone for their age, would you, Stories?
Also not from the script. Whose side are you on? Alright, she's literally saying, look at the discrimination I'm getting for viewing my age, revealing her age, her real age. How could you say that's not her age when she's talking about her drama over her real age? Real drama on her real age. You don't lie like that. Unless you're a really delicate snowflake.
What a lovely meme for children 8 and up to be participating in, right?
8 and up? You mean your age? You ageist asshole?
The YouTube statistics may show you that you have 18 plus viewership and up, but those are just kids learning how to bypass the system for their own viewing pleasure.
So you're telling me that people can lie about their age on YouTube? So there's a possibility that you could be lying, and that people should not believe you without any proof? Especially because you don't sound like an 8-year-old, act like an 8-year-old, and a lot of the things you say don't add up?
It's not the biggest theories. There's people getting attacked, and there's people shooting up schools, murders. But isn't shooting up schools like ageist? But for real, stop it. Is it a problem as child support? Because if I'm a feminist, I'll be a feminist for children, and I'm triggered. Third of all, your actions do not qualify age. It had an immature conversation to a bunch of 20-year-olds. I mean, I can't feel bad for them, though that is a pretty embarrassing experience for both of our sides.
How did the DeviantArt ranting community fall for such an obvious lie? Well, I think Story says it best herself.
They're impressionable. They're easily fooled into thinking that this is the norm.
Now I just want you guys to know I'm not angry with Stories. Plenty of people lie about their age on the internet. However, I am angry with the people who actually fall for this crap.
Okay, this is the part where I'm going to skip over this because honestly I don't have any problem with Pentagram. Never heard of her. Pretty sure I never watched her. So, my problem is not you against Pentagram, but it's you against
Stories.
That was a long pause, but I'm not gonna make a rant of a rant of a rant of a rant. That's just too much ranting for me.
Why would you?
Yeah, guys, why would you just not believe someone who doesn't have any proof? Who also doesn't sound 8, act 8, and there's a lot of problems with their story, you get the idea.
Why would she make around 3 videos
on drama of her age of being 8 if she wasn't 8 in the first place. She would have said in around the second video, hey, this game lost attention, it was a joke, calm down. But she didn't, did she?
Drinking alcohol! That is an extremely bad habit! I have lost so much respect for you!
I don't know why. I don't know why I need to prove to people that I'm an adult. I could just show my birth certificate, but...
Hold on a second. Prove something? What a fascinating concept! Why doesn't Stories just do that herself?
So anyway, let's get into this. Quite possibly the most annoying thing I've encountered in Stories comment sections is the blatant denial that she's 8.
Gee willikers, I wonder why they're denying it. It's almost like there's no proof to back it up. Oh no, wait, there is a little proof. Her DeviantArt was deleted because she was under the age of—
Look, that's proof that she's repeatedly saying that she's 8. Get over it. If she says she's 8, she's 8. Alright?
13. But, why would DeviantArt think that? Maybe it's because she was running around all over the place telling people she was 8. So this really doesn't prove jack shit.
Cursing.
Okay, I agree, but in a different way. Yes, it is stupid to say you're 8 on a social media. You have to be 14 or 18 to join. So it's best to keep it private or else you are gonna get blocked.
Like I speak to Stories quite a lot, and you can indeed be well spoken and eloquent in your speech at a young age.
Yeah, I'm sure you can be well spoken when you're 8. But do you also sound like you've been through puberty when you were 8? For someone who talks to her so much, you don't really know how she sounds, do you?
So again, people are born different, so look it up. Though when I looked it up, all that came up was puberty stuff. Though, once again, ever heard of a 9-year-old playing as a 14-year-old boy? Sounds like a 14-year-old boy has a really deep voice of one too. Does that help you?
And I see a lot of people that can do that as well. Like, it's not rare for a child to be good at English when they're 8.
Yeah, and also being good at art, video making, spelling, grammar, a whole—
So, adults sometimes can't spell, and maybe use autocorrect. Also, not all children have to talk like
Lol, OMG.
And pretty much like Undertale 10 all the time. Actually can't talk like that online anymore. It drives me nuts. I mean, it's fine if you talk to me like that, but I can't talk like that anymore.
A bunch of other things. All of this is seriously adding up to you. None of this sounds strange at all to you. Seriously?
People have talents, and those talents can be academic talents. It's not new. Talent is a concept that's been around for many years.
Whoa guys, she got us there. Talent exists. That proves Stories is 8. We didn't factor in talent, and talent existed for a really long time. So because some people can do backflips, that means we should just believe people without any proof. Oh, that makes perfect sense to me.
Now you're just repeating yourself. Yes, there's art, and editing is a talent. I've been taking classes in those areas. Does that make me an adult? Honestly, no. Sure, she might be more mature than my age, or even grown adults. People have their own pace. She even admitted to look it up on Google. Anybody can use Google. Come on. Well, we're halfway through the way of this video, so let's just go to the end before I get brain cancer. Oh, I mean, your honest opinion.
Also, from what I've seen of the DeviantArt ranting community, I really wouldn't put this past them. Also, before someone makes a stupid comment about, of course Stories is an 8, she turned 9. Yes, I already know about that, but it doesn't change anything in my video. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's the new piece of fan art. I really like it. Gives a really 1980s kind of feel. These two are definitely going up on my fridge. If you want to see this artist, link will be down below.
Wow, great outro. I definitely watched all of it. Congrats, you must be very pissed over a child. Well, here's one of it suffer. If you need me, I'll be sipping orange juice on the couch, eating some fruit snacks, watching SpongeBob, and crying with my age. Till next time.
My eyes have seen the glory of the cleansing of YouTube.
Also, I'm working on my ePod meme. Also, you don't mind to follow me on Chara Hub and Topaz if you want to see some really good OC stories. If you want to see my OCs in the first place, I recommend you go on DeviantArt. So please subscribe and follow me on there. I have like 3 followers. I just started this channel. What do you guys? Bye.